Hey everyone, welcome to another amazing, exciting, over the top, educational, but most importantly, influential episode of Chevalier. I am your host, Sebastian Michaelis, and we are here to deal with topics that deal with dating, relationships, and just trying to become the best version of yourself so that men and women can meet the type of people they're interested in. It doesn't matter whether you're black, white, Asian, Hispanic, Puerto Rican, South American, even the peoples in Antarctica. There's always room for love and happiness in the world, and living in a world where it seems like there's just so much going on that you don't have time for to be loved and appreciated. So I want to thank you guys for coming back. I know I was gone for a week or two. Had to kick back, unwind, relax a little bit. But want to make sure that I didn't stay away too long, where I lost the value of being here consistently. As I said, this is the Kevin Samuels Show in memory of Kevin Samuels, not living off of his content, because I'm like most people on YouTube. I create content for myself to better help other people, but I also think that his memory should never be forgotten. And I think that as people who understand what his message was, that we should always continue and definitely work hard to strive to make sure that the memory of people who've worked hard to make the world a better place is not easily forgotten. So thank you all for being here, and just want to cover part two of the topic we spoke about the other day, and that was basically addictions and dating. The other day we spoke about drug addictions, whether it's alcohol, whether it's marijuana, methamphetamines, and ways of coping with it. And to make a long story short, the conclusion is to find therapy, which is readily available, but most importantly, find family members, friends, co-workers, loved ones, people that you can trust and depend on to help you through the process. I know there's this long garnered idea that if we lean on Jesus, everything gonna be okay. And that is true to an extent. But there is a worldly aspect of it that we have to understand, that in order to be the best version of ourselves, we have to lean on people who are able to give us help in a way where we can be tended to emotionally and psychologically. And so the value in all that is simple, but like anything in life, nothing is easy as it sounds. And that's why this channel exists. That's why I do these videos, because I've been down that dark path where you feel like you have to medicate yourself with things to take your mind off of what you're suffering, to take your mind off of what you're going through. And you start to feel like, if I don't have those additives, if I don't have those, barbiturates or things that basically help you through that bad time, then I'm going to suffer. So I need the drugs, I need the alcohol, I need the weed, I need the different types of things out there to feel better. And especially when you're dating, it's even worse, because unfortunately, less than not, you're inflicting these same pains on other people. And dating today can be an addiction in itself. Women who get so used to dating, who get so used to relationships, who get so used to never committing to anything, that's all they do. They just date. They date because they're alone. They date because they're lonely. They date because they want sex, not need it because they want sex. They date because they ain't got no money. They want to go out. They want to go out. They date because they want to get some food and they don't want to pay for it. But at the end of the day, dating doesn't become of any value to them like it does for men. Dating for men is a valuable asset to achieve happiness in life. And most men understand that in life, if you truly want to be happy, If you truly want some type of success, you have to at some point meet. If you're a heterosexual male, if you're gay, obviously you got to find a guy for you. But I speak for heterosexual men. That you want to find a woman that fulfills your happiness. Most of us, I was talking to a young lady yesterday, most of us start in middle school to get into good high schools so we can go to good universities, so we can get good careers and go to grad school and go to law school and engineering school. It's a process. But dating for us is more serious. It's more of a meaningful pursuit. Because like as most men, especially like I was before and when I got married, the value of dating is so that we can find happiness in life. And in return, that happiness and inspiration that you're giving me is going to benefit you because I'm only going to take myself to the next level. And I'm not saying there are not women who feel that way also, but less than not, especially in our community, African American community, there's this notion that I'm just going to date till I'm 35 and then as soon as I hit 30 plus, now I'm ready for a relationship. And then they go out and seek the type of men they feel they deserve with no effort. I just feel I deserve it because I'm a female, which is cool, but you need to understand that the reason why most women wait to 30, 35 to get married because they don't understand men and what men want. And the type of men that a percentage of women want, especially on a financial level, they want younger women. Has nothing to do with the immaturity, has nothing to do with the inexperience, has nothing to do with them not being on the same level as the men they're trying to talk to and they trying to take advantage of young girls. Just younger men men like younger women. It's no different than understanding the concept of why women like men with money. There are guys who make $30,000 a year, who make $20,000 a year, and they're just as phenomenal as the guy that makes $100,000. But 8 out of 10 times, most women are going to choose, especially women who are sane and logical, they're going to choose the guy who makes $100,000 a year, regardless of his personality. And I always found it to be interesting how women can never have a hard time understanding that why men want to be with younger women, but it takes them a second to understand why women want to be with guys who have money. And it's like, forget his personality. He got money, so I'll deal with the backlash as long as I can get to what I want. Men like younger women because they're usually more positive. They're more peaceful. They're easy to be with. They're easier to deal with. They're easier to talk to. And they're more willing to be custom for the man that they're with. There's not typically, with most younger women, when I say younger women, I mean 18 to 24. These women tend to be a lot easier to have more fun. I don't think it has anything to do with anything in general other than the fact that they haven't been damaged and destroyed like most women have, unfortunately and sadly, for making bad decisions. You chose the wrong guy. You chose to get pregnant before marriage. You chose to be with these type of guys or to be with those type of guys. That's cool. This channel is not about judging people and their decisions. But we expect you to accept the consequences when you make decisions that don't work in your favor. I tell a lot of my women clients, all of my clients who are women, all the time. You absolutely will not come in my office and blame men because you made bad decisions. This whole there are no good men out here and I'm single because ain't no good men left. There are not a lot of good men that can lead. You're not gonna blame men because you made decisions that ain't working in your favor. That's why I tell women, don't judge a man based on his looks. The Bible tells to this so many of these so-called Christian women, and I've jumped to this before, but the Bible says if you're choosing based on looks, you're losing anyway. Choose based on character. And if you don't know what character is for the person you're looking for, then I might do an episode on that too. But I do want to say, most importantly, that I believe that there's addiction in dating with women who don't know how to commit. And that addiction has led to a lot of women who are going to live some pretty sad lives. And unfortunately, a lot of women are going to die alone. Because unlike men who are able to commit, who commit to something, not just mentally, but emotionally, a lot of women out here don't want to commit because of today's modern society and telling them feminism and be free and be whatever, cool. But you gotta understand that a lot of you guys, unfortunately and sadly, want to die alone because you don't know or care what men want. As long as you get what you want, you're happy. I don't care what he wants. And once you get past this addiction of wanting to date all these different types of guys and sometimes all these different types of girls and commit to one person, one man that will love and appreciate you, then finding happiness becomes that much easier. As always, guys, thank you so much. I'm going to go to a longer format video. I've had people ask me to, do longer videos. But I try not to do long videos because I want to make sure that I hit points that are valuable enough to not sound repetitive, so it doesn't seem like I'm just stretching out a video just to stretch it out. But I appreciate you all. Until next time, peace. We are gone. Trying to get my dance moves down. I appreciate you guys. Please be safe. Videos coming Thursday. Gonna keep it consistent. Gonna keep it smooth. Gonna keep it jazzy. Till next time. Thank you all.